know. Nope, guess not. Okay, Jake Moore back out on the track. Renee coming around here, but is a whole lap behind our leader. Constantino's in third now, and Robbie Morris in fourth. So pretty much back the way they were when they started the race, as everybody's made their pit stops now. Dog running in fifth overall, only one out there in this class in the Riley, has not been on pit road, and neither has Darren Kuhn. Running the Pontiac Solus, leading that class right now. Okay, we're going to take a quick break here at about the halfway mark, so probably about another 5 laps here. We'll take a quick break and be here to the end. Keep you informed of everything that's going on all the way to the end. Jake Moore out here dominating today. What a job he's been doing. Oh, and Jake Moore a little bit squirrely, loses it. And that's going to let Rune get by him. To put Rune back on the lead lap, but he's going to be at the tail end of the lead lap. So a little bit of a slip there by our leader, so we may be seeing him. Maybe we might be seeing that little bit of fatigue factor kick in. Or maybe he just made a simple mistake. Sometimes that's all it takes, just a simple mistake. Now it may be tough for the leader to get back by him. Rune is a good driver, and he's back out on that lead lap where he wants to be. We may see the leader have a little trouble getting back by Rune. Well, make sure you check out the website there, dogsofracing.com. They do put up many practice races throughout the week, and they are open to the public as far as I know, and you can get in there, check them out, and see what it's all about. Run with the guys. They run Saturday. Oh, Rene loose that time. Uh-oh. Not good. He finally gets going, but that let Constantino's get right back by him. Now Renee's going to be back to third, going to have to work at it to try to get back by Constantino's. I didn't realize he was that close to Rene. Robbie Morrison back in fourth. Anyhow, they run on Saturdays, and then Saturday nights, excuse me, and then the Sunday morning one here, and then they'll run another one this afternoon, later on this evening here, about an hour and a half long race. So I don't broadcast that one. This is the only one I broadcast. We broadcast it up to Twitch and then upload it to YouTube. So it will be on the MaxSpeedTV YouTube channel later for your viewing pleasure in 1080p HD. Oh, Robbie Morrison going around. Darren Kuhn still leading that class in the Pontiac Soltis. Francisco back quite a ways, and he's got Breen behind him, but Breen is a couple of laps down further as Constantino passes up these Pontiac Soltises pretty easily. Okay, we'll get up here on our leader. And we're going to take just a short break, folks, so hang with us.
Hello, Rudy.
Okay, we're back, friends. Thanks for sticking with me there. Wanted to take just a quick break. Get back right at it here. Constantino's in second. One lap down to the leader. Rene back in third. Chasing down Constantino's. Robbie Morrison in fourth. Dog in fifth. Only one out there in his class in the Riley. Darren Kuhn top of the class in the Pontiac Soltis. Francisco in second in his class, is seventh overall. And Breen taking up the rear of the field. It looks like he may be on pit road. Yes, he is on pit road. And it looks like Dog coming down pit road to join him. And this is Dog's first pit stop of the day. Don't see any damage or anything on it, but and he's finally away, but Breen's still sitting on pit road. Dog entering the track in front of traffic here. Gets out there in front of, let's see, Francisco, Darren Kuhn. Darren Kuhn now actually a lap down ahead of Francisco. Darren Kuhn still has not been on pit road yet today, folks. Here we are coming up on lap 62, complete 61, as Jake Moore continuing to dominate out here a lap ahead of Constantino's. Moo, just tired. You taking a break, Breen? Okay, well, that's cool. That's cool, man. Sometimes you just need that, you know. Fatigue usually catches everybody along about this time, half to 3/4 of the way. So, yep, time for a break, buddy. You're doing a heck of a good job out there today. We'll have to make sure you guys stick around after the race. Tell everybody to stick around, Breen, so I can get an interview in with them. Well, yeah, well, you know, you got to get some sleep. Body needs some rest once in a while. Well, I don't think you'll see me falling asleep today. I didn't take my medicine, so I'll stay awake. And Jake Moore going down the front stretch, weaving back and forth, breaking up that monotony. Out there, nobody to race with, just out in clean air, just nobody to race with. If I'd ever get done sneezing my head off, I'll be all right. No, don't worry, I won't sleep. Thanks, Breen. You picked on me enough last week, buddy. But, all right, let's go back through the field here. Constantino's in second. Rene in third. Looking to try to get caught up to Constantino's. Robbie Morrison in fourth. Those guys all in the HPDs. HPDs definitely dominating here today. Jake Moore dominating that series, or that that class, I should say. Dog still running in 5th. Only one out here in his class in the Riley. So he will win that class. Darren Kuhn leading these yeah, I'm always watching. But in the Pontiac Soltis here, Francisco actually a lap down further than Darren Kuhn, running 2nd in his class, and Breen finally back out on the track after sleep deprivation is getting to him and he's starting to wear down. No sleeping, Breen. If I can't sleep, you can't sleep. Breen, why don't you come over and put this graphics card in for me? After the race is over. I'm just kidding. I can do it. Not that hard. Just unhooking everything and hooking everything back up. It's a pain. Alright, Constantino's still out front, and I don't know how far back Rune is. He's not too far back, so he may be reeling him in slowly but surely. Rune's pretty fast. Of course, now after sneezing so much, now I got a runny nose. Oh boy. Well, not really a whole lot to talk about here, folks. We'll just kind of keep going around through the field, see where everybody's at, see if we can catch somebody maybe slipping up or spinning off the track or whatever. We'll just try to keep up for him. Probably be Breen. He'll probably be the first one to slip off the track. Just kidding you. I hope not. Alright, Constantino's in 2nd. We'll stay on him for a little bit here and see how he gets around the track. Matter of fact, let's ride along with him in the cockpit. Okay. Well, sorry, man. Didn't mean to curse you. What'd you do, run off the track? Hey! There's no track over there. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened here. Let's see what happened to Breen. Runs off the track. Whoa. Not supposed to run off the track. Oh, don't blame me for your bad driving now. You're not supposed to be texting and driving anyhow. Both hands on the wheel. Gas pedal's on the right, remember.
Hey, Rudy.
Yeah.
Just letting you know, Robbie Morrison hit a wall pretty hard there, and he's going to call it quits. He's got to go and do some other things anyways, so he's going to call it quits for the end, so that's another one down for the HPD.
Alrighty, thank you. Well, I don't see Robbie on the track. I've went back a couple of replays. I can't find him, so... Alright, well, he must have quit before, well, okay. Alright, back up live here, Rune in 3rd now. Keep your hands on the wheel. Okay, Robbie Morrison, I missed his wreck. Doggone. I did see the one place he hit, but I didn't see that he had taken that much damage. But obviously he did. So that should start moving some of these other guys up. Dog should be able to move up another position. And, of course, all the Pontiac Solstices will be able to move up a position too, with Robbie Morrison out of the race now. Coming up to about 41 laps to go here, folks. We're getting right after it now. They've been racing about an hour and a half right now. So if they get 41, let's see, an hour and a half, they should be done here probably in about an hour. About another hour, I'd say. "15 seconds between second and third." Okay. Yeah, Renee back about 15 seconds behind Constantinos. Thank you, Breen, for letting me know that. I appreciate that, man, because, you know, I don't have that on my relative here, so that really does kind of help out. Well, I'm showing about 11 seconds. If you know, I don't know how accurate this relative is, but I'm showing about 11 seconds behind Constantinos. Darren Kuhn dealing with some lap traffic here. Top of his class in the Pontiac Solstice, doing a heck of a job. Francisco actually a lap down further than Darren Kuhn in 7th, second in his class. And Breen taking up the rear of the field as usual. I'm kidding. Uh-oh, Renee's on pit. Oh, yes, he is on pit road. Woohoo! And he's away. He's away. So Renee coming down pit road, wanting to get tires, fuel, maybe enough to make it the rest of the way on everything. And I believe Constantinos and Jake Moore probably will have to pit one more time, I think. I think Constantinos will. I'm not too sure about Jake. Breen, are you going to have to pit again? No, you're probably good, aren't you? Yeah, you're probably good. Darren Kuhn still has not been on pit road, according to my relative. Now, like I said, I don't know how accurate this is. Sometimes it seems real accurate, and next time it doesn't. That's dog is always last, huh? Okay. Well, he's going to be running in 4th here in another lap, so obviously not today. All your pits were sleepy. Okay. Alright then. Yeah, but you've been pitting anyhow, taking a break. You don't need a break. Get this race done. Come on. You only got about 40 laps to go. Jake Moore still out front, a lap ahead of second place Constantinos, and just dominated today. He just he's putzied around. He's pitted a couple of times, just taking his time. He's been weaving back and forth on the front stretch, just kind of putsying around. I think he's kind of taking it a little bit safer right now. He knows he's got the whole field lap. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be just kind of taking it easy, making sure I hit my marks correct, staying focused on the job you got to do here. So, as he just passed up Dog. Mercury Racing. Oh, okay. Oh, you do have to pit. Okay, who's MaxSpeedTV? Who's that? Which one is that? Is that you, Francisco? That's got to be Francisco. Or maybe Rune. It might be Rune. I don't know you by your screen name on here. I just know you by your real name. MaxSpeedTV 91. Whoever that is. I'm not sure who that is. The other one that's in chat with us there, Breen. All there is you and him and I in chat, so I don't know who the other one is. Oh, Francisco. Okay, well, I think it's Francisco. Oh, that's Jake? Okay, okay. Okay, so Jake does have to pit again, okay. Okay, Jake, well, take it easy out there, buddy. Hey, you got everybody lapped. You might as well just be safe now. Take your time. Make sure you hit your marks. You're coming down to about, what, 36 laps to go, I think, next time by. So, you know, still got a lot of race to go, so just take your time. Be careful. And you got this victory in the bag. Not that I don't enjoy you guys chatting with me here, you know, but that texting and driving, you know what'll happen. It can kill you. We know that all too well, don't we? We hear about it every day on the news. Somebody texting and driving and getting hurt or killed or something. So we don't want to see you blow this race now there, Jake. You've done so well. Just take your time. No sense in being in a great big hurry. I don't believe them guys are going to catch you from a lap down. If they get close to you and looking like they're going to pass you to get back on the lead lap, then kick it up a notch, you know. But until then, hey, take your time. Constantino's in second. Oh, 9 incidents. Ah, Breen. What's the matter with you there, buddy? Rune back here in third place. Rune just, man, he is really driving the wheels off that thing, trying to get caught up to Constantinos. Constantinos has really been pushing it. Darren Kuhn now in a few more laps here is going to pass up Robbie Morrison, and he'll roll into the 5th place overall. Still in the top of his class, though. In the Pontiac Soltis, Francisco second in his class, running 7th right now, and Breen third in his class, running 8th right now. We'll stay on Breen here for just a little bit and see how many mistakes he makes. How's that? You guys watch for a minute here, and I'm going to step away for just a quick minute. I got something I got to go do real quick, and I will be right back. I'm going to, actually, I'll put it on Darren Kuhn, and we'll see if he makes any mistakes. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just had something I had to get taken care of real quick. But we're back here, and looks like we're coming up on about 30 laps to go here, folks. And Jake Moore still out here dominating. I've been trying to talk him into slowing down a little bit, but I don't know if he has or not. I don't think there's any danger of anybody catching them, so Constantino's in second. A couple laps down. Rune in third, a couple laps down. Dog in fourth. In the Riley, top of his class right now, running about 11 laps down to the leader. Darren Kuhn in sixth, top of his class in the Pontiac Soltis. Francisco in seventh overall, second in his class in the Soltis, and Breen taking up the rear of the field in eighth place here, third in his class, eighth overall in the Pontiac Soltis. I don't think there's any slowing Jake down. No, I've tried. He won't listen, so he's got one thing on his mind, and that's winning overall today, and that's it. Good job out there, Jake. I'm just picking on you, buddy. Just picking on you. Great to see you out there, man. I'll tell you what, just really doing a great job. Not missing anything. I only seen him maybe one mistake. And maybe I shouldn't have said that, huh? Ooh, whoopsie. Made one mistake there earlier, but just a little slip. Nothing major. Didn't hit anything. That's a good thing. Constantino's another one. He's been running really well today. Last week he had a pretty rough week. On that, they ran the oval, Darlington Oval. Oh, what a boring race! Woo! You ever want to have a boring race? Just throw these road cars out on a oval track. Oh my God! I fell asleep. It was so boring. We need to quit getting those incidents, Breen. What's the matter with you? And you're driving the slowest car out there, dude. Take it easy. You guys are going to be picking up a spot here from Robbie here in the next few laps, so kind of take it easy. I kind of want to give a shout out to Dog. Dog, man, I'll tell you what, I couldn't ask for a better friend. He is a great friend. Man, he has helped me so much. And, you know, him and I worked together quite a bit a while back. We worked together on a lot of stuff. And it's just good to be friends with him. It's good to have a friend like him. He is a Canadian brother through and through. not that I'm from Canada, but it's good to have them Canadian friends. He said they've been having a lot of bad weather up there lately in Canada. He said it's been snowing for the last 3 days. And I told him he can keep it up there. We don't want it down here in Tennessee, I can assure you. These people don't know how to drive in this stuff down here. I lived up north in Pennsylvania there for, I don't know, like 48 years, so I know how to drive in it. It's something that you just kind of comes natural to you after you learn how to drive in it. You know how to do it. You know, it's like riding a horse. You never forget how. And the last time I was up, well, let's see, it wasn't the last time. I think next to the last time I was up there, I went up around Christmas time and had to drive in the snow. And it was a little bit treacherous. I didn't have like studded snow tires on or anything like that, so I just had regular radials on my truck. And but it drove all right. I just took it easy and was a little careful. Hey, Street Boss. Good to see you out there, buddy. You've missed a pretty good race so far. Let me show you who the leader is. Jake Moore up here just dominating this thing. Rune in second now. I believe Constantino's had to stop for a pit stop or something there. Yes, he did. Constantino's in third. Quite a little ways behind Rune now. Dog in fourth. Robbie Morrison out of the race. Hit something, he said. No, I haven't seen Cheetos in yet. Nope. But I'll probably be racing with him tonight. Over at what is it? SRA? I'll be racing with him. Are you racing with them? Do you race with SRA tonight? I got accepted in the league, and since Midnight Motorsports decided to not have me broadcast for them anymore because they're low on funds, don't have the money for it, so I thought, well, maybe that'll give me a chance to get out there and race a little bit. So I applied for SRA and got accepted. So, but I'll only be able to run in the truck series on Sunday nights, so that'll be kind of fun. I raced with a lot of them guys over at Nordgar, so Mr. Beach and all them, so I'll head over to TeamSpeak there later on. No, I need to renew. Oh, okay. Well, you waiting for the end of the month here when they have the Black Friday special? You can get it at like half price. That's the thing to do, buddy. That's what I do every year. I'll probably, I think I'm like a whole year ahead, but I'll probably get another year's worth. Black Fridays when they get it. Around there. Alright, Constantino's back here in third, and he is trying to run down Rune. Rune's just ahead of him. There's the battle on the track, and that is for second, folks. Yeah, that's the time to get it, Street Boss. Well, I doubt I'll be broadcasting tonight. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm going to be putting my new graphics card in here. You know, I think 1 month's like $12 or something. Oh, I don't know about Black Friday's usually where they cut the 1 year price of $99. They cut it in half. You get it for like $49 for a whole year. That's a heck of a lot cheaper than paying $12 a month. Brandon Jackson, okay. Hey, send me a friend request. Send me a friend request there, Brandon. Just Rudy Cummings. Look up Rudy Cummings. Here, I'll type it in chat. Send me a friend request, and I'll shoot you a PM on there. Maybe I get you to come into TeamSpeak, and I try to help people out. And maybe what I could do is I could maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll buy you a month's worth. How's that? So you can get back in there, and then if the Black Friday comes around, Black Friday discount, then you could go ahead and get it. At least that way you can race the next couple weeks before Black Friday. How does that sound? I'll help you out. I don't mind helping out, friends, you know. Oh, you got my TeamSpeak? You know, we got a new one. I run it on my other computer. Give me a second here, I can give you the IP. I'm not sure if you have the new one. I'll have to meet you in there and give you permissions. Yeah, hold on, I'm giving you the new one here. But like I said, I'll have to meet you in there sometime here after the race or something. If you want to meet me in there, I'll so I can give you permissions in there. I'll help you out, buddy. I don't mind helping out, friends. You know, I help a lot of people out, and you know that's what I broadcast for. I broadcast because, you know, for our league we give out the trophies and stuff, and all that pays for all that stuff. So I don't mind doing it. Well, Constantino's does get back by Rune, so Constantino's on the move. Rolls into second spot. About another lap here, Robbie Morrison, is going to go back. Well, Darren Kewen does get by him. So Darren Kewen rolls into the 5th place overall, top of his class yet. I'll have to meet you over there after the race, Street Boss. I can't do it right now. Well, I probably could if you wanted to meet me over there. Hold on a minute. I could do this, I guess, while I'm racing. Yeah, if you pop in there right now, I can give you permission. Go ahead, pop in there. I can give you permission. And then that way you can move around in there, and as soon as the race is over, I'll meet you over there, and I'll try to help you out, okay? Alright, Francisco, the next one to get by Robbie Morrison here in the next lap or two, but we're down to 20 laps to go here, folks. And the leader, Jake Moore, out front by a ton. Is there enough time for Breen to get by Robbie Morrison to roll into 7th overall? Francisco is in 6th. Yeah, I can. I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting to see if you make it in there, Street Boss. I'm just kind of keeping an eye out. Don't just pop in and leave. Just give me a couple minutes, you know, because I'm trying to watch the race here and watch my screens and everything. If I see you pop in there, then I'll go ahead and give you permission. Heck, if you want, I could probably drag you down to the booth with me and we could talk a little bit while we're on the air, because we're coming down to 19 laps to go here. Jake Moore out in the lead, still dominating. Got the whole field down by 2 laps or more. Wow, that's amazing. Well, I just figured if I bought you a month's worth, see, that would get you through the rest of this month. And if they have the special at the end of the month, then you could go ahead and get that. Yeah, I'll help you out, man. Just come on in, TeamSpeak. I gave you the IP there. Pop in. As soon as the race is over, I'll get up there and we'll discuss it, and I'll help you out. It's only like $12 for a month's worth, I believe. Heck, you can come in and talk to Rush. He's in there. All right, Constantino's in second. And boy, he's got a mirror full of Rune. Rune is trying to get up with him. Come on in, TeamSpeak there, Street Boss. Brandon? All you gotta do is plug that IP I sent you right into TeamSpeak. There you go. Rene losing a little bit of ground to Constantino's. Those two racing for second place overall. There he is. All right, hold on, Street Boss. I'm hooking you up here, buddy. There you go. Now you can move around. Let me, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll drag you down to the booth with me. Give me a second here. There he is. Brandon, how you doing, buddy? Brandon?
Yeah.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good, doing good. Yeah, I'll help you out, buddy. I mean, I don't mind helping out friends.
I thank you very much for that.
Well, yeah, no problem. Yeah, send me a friend request on there, and as soon as the race is over here, I'll go accept it, and I don't know, go find out how much, can you find out how much a month's worth is? I think it's $12, but I'm not really positive on that.
I can take a look, give me a few minutes.
Yeah. I'll help you out, man. Gosh, I hate to see you missing out on some good racing, and hey, if that Black Friday thing rolls along the end of the month here, then, you're going to be good till you'll be good through the first week of December. And if you can get that year, sometimes they have it for $49.95 right at the end of November, like around Black Friday, Thanksgiving time or something. So, all right, well, let's see. We're still waiting about one more lap. Breen's going to pick up another position here, get by Robbie Morrison. That'll put him 7th overall. I think he might do it this time by. It's been a pretty good race here, Street Boss. It's,
yeah, I just came back from like a morning jog here in the East Coast.
Uh-huh.
I said I just came back from like a jog.
Yeah.
Like a little run jog, so.
Yep, I heard you. I just went, uh-huh.
Oh, man, I don't know.
But, Yeah, it's been a pretty good race here. Have you been watching all along? Well, no, you came in kind of late. That's right.
Oh, every Sunday it's a good race with you guys.
Yeah, it's always a good race to watch. It's the nighttime racing here. I know it's hard for y'all to see and everything, but it's exciting for me to watch here in the booth. And these guys, they know how to get around here, and the respect out on the track is just amazing, you know. So, all right, well, Breen is going to pick up a spot here in just another minute. We're watching to see if he does. He's going to get by Robbie Morrison this time by. That's going to put him 7th overall, still 3rd in his class in the Soltis.
Am I coming clear for you, like the sound?
Yes, you are.
Okay, you're a little choppy for me.
Well, I got a lot of stuff running, so
Okay, that's the reason.
yeah, I could be using quite a bit of bandwidth. I don't have a lot of upload speed, but I got like 60 megs download, and I got like 4.5 upload. Kind of sounds crazy, don't it? You know, and I've got OBS running, I've got the race running, I've got IRTVO running, TeamSpeak, and I've got the broadcast window open over here, so I can watch all you chatters. So, I got a lot of stuff open here. Breen picking up a spot. Here he is, weaving down the back or front stretch, going yee-haw. He picks up another spot.
Oh, you and Chris, you guys both have this commentator and do our race. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like it.
And of course you, because you're on your, the edge of your seat all day long.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to tonight racing with them guys, SRA bunch over there. Those are all the guys from Nordcar that I used to race with all the time. Mr. Beach and
Beach, Ariadne.
Yep, Fish.
Fish, yeah.
Man, them are all the guys I used to race with, and I kind of miss that. Yeah, Ariadne, man, he is a good racer. Oh, man.
Yeah, I live like about 10, 15 minutes from Ariadne.
Really?
Yeah, he works at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport here in Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
And I live in about 5-mile radius of that area. So.
Well, you're not that far from me.
Really?
Yeah, I live just northwest, of Chattanooga, halfway between Chattanooga and Nashville.
I'm like in that area where over here, but I'm pretty sure you heard of this school, depending on this history. Past couple weeks over here by Langston Hughes High School. Yeah. Yeah, I'm over here. I'm off of that. I'm off of Highway 92 over there. I'm here by Hampton Oaks.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the Atlanta area. I've never been down in that way, but I've been down to Chattanooga. You know, that's about the furthest that direction that I've been. I've been to Florida. I've been down through Georgia and been to Florida, but that was back in like 1977 when I went down through there. So, good many years ago. All right, 12 laps to go here, folks.
Well, I found how much 1 month is, and you're right, it is 12. So
okay.
I'm trying to think here.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, give me a little bit here, and once I get everything finished up here, I'll go ahead and send you that. And that'll get you on your way, and then look for that Black Friday special that they have every year. Like I said, I'm about a year ahead, and I like to stay a year ahead. So
just in case.
Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and get it again this Black Friday, and that'll put me probably clear through 2016. Because I'm good right now, I think, till July of 2015. So that'll put me.
If anything goes wrong, you can go ahead and blame Tito's for anything that goes wrong.
There you go. There you go. That's good. Now it's supposed to be blame Beach.
Beach, his time is over. It's time for Cheetos.
Okay, blame Cheetos. All right, that works for me.
You'll be Superman next, and then it's going to cycle around you.
Yeah, James was he was actually one of my first friends over there, and him and I we stayed pretty good friends. We kind of lost touch a little bit there when I left Nordgar, but excuse me, sorry, tickle in my throat. But we kind of lost touch here a little bit, you know, after I left Nordgar, and you know, kind of started doing my own broadcasting and stuff, and but we've raced a few times since then together. We still have a lot of fun together. I miss them guys so much because, man, we always had great races over there at Nord. All right, 10 laps to go here, folks, to finish us up. Jake Moore still just pounding it down here. He hasn't backed off a bit. He hasn't backed off a bit.
Show what you can do. Make a name for yourself.
Yep.
Show these guys I was done.
Constant.
I mean, for what time I've been in here, he has just been on it, hitting every apex perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good. Ain't no doubt.
For me, I'm just not a road racer. I'm like, oh, put me on the road, I'll kill myself. Put me on oval, I'll see you later.
Yep. Yep.
I have a lot of respect for those road guys. That is difficult what they do.
Mm-hmm. All right, Constantino's second, a couple laps down. Renee in third, Dog in fourth. Top of his class in the Riley. Only one out there in the Riley. Darren Kuhn leading the Pontiac Soltis here. Fifth place overall, top of his class. And Francisco's sixth place overall, second in his class. And that puts Breen back in seventh place overall, third in his class. So great job by Breen staying out there and staying with it. Good thing Robbie Morrison dropped out. Oh, and he's got 12 incidents. Oh, Breen, man, you got to take it easy there, buddy. He's got 12 incidents.
That one name familiar, sounds familiar. Is it Francisco Scaramazzi?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I raced him over at Noble for season.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So go, Francisco.
Yeah, he's well, he's quite a ways back of Darren Kuhn. He's a couple laps behind him right now. But second in his class, pretty good out there for the Pontiac Soltis. But we're going to get up here and stay on our leader, Jake Moore, with 8 laps to go. Going to bring this home here today at Twin Ring Motegi East, the East track. Nighttime, boy, this is definitely a challenge here, Street Boss. Challenge for these guys because this track has very, very poor lighting. We have seen, well, you probably watched some of the broadcasts that these guys, some of the guys running this race here with no headlights on their cars. Oh man, I couldn't imagine.
I'll be every minute I'll be stressed out of my mind. I couldn't do that.
No.
I wouldn't. I'd rather have a headlight than no headlights.
Yep.
That's no good, but it's still see the cockpit. But night racing with very coordinated light. I've actually dealt with that before. Me and my friends, we were doing a little just shenanigans. We did this I did in Charlotte Road with about 25% lighting, 50% humidity.
Yep.
Boy, could I not see a thing.
Yeah.
I could not see the first turn. I wouldn't brake. I remember one time I completely drove right by. Like, where is the turn? Like, oh.
Well, Jake Moore gets by Constantinos to put him a lap down, another lap down. Constantinos didn't want him to pass there first, but finally caved into it and let him go. But Constantinos just got really loose coming off of the one turn right there. Cost him a little bit. Hanging on to second place, Renee in third. These guys all running the HPDs out here today. Boy, the HPDs have just been over dominant here of the rest of these cars on the field. Dog in fourth, running about 14 laps down to the leader with 7 laps to go. Darren Kuhn in fifth, top of his class in the Pontiac Soltis. Breen in chat there, he's just not liking this dark track. Well, I don't know where you guys are running at next week, Breen, but hopefully it's not a night race at a track like this with the poor lighting. Hopefully you guys get a break from that. It's got to be hard on your eyes, especially for 111 laps. Holy smokes. All right, we're going to stay right on our leader here. 6 laps to go. Going to stay right here and not waver off of him. Give him all the TV time. Usually the leader don't get a whole lot of TV time. He's out there stinking up the show, you know. And sorry, Jake. We gave you a little bit, but now you're going to get the last, coming to 5 laps to go here this time by. We'll give you the TV time this time. He's just been really, really right. Man, just flawless. I've only seen him make one mistake today. I don't know if he's made others, but we'll talk to him about that here later on. But one mistake I've seen him just slipped up just a little bit, got sideways, and but didn't cost him anything on the track because he was so far ahead, you know. He's led 106 laps right now out of the 111. Man, that's amazing. Coming around here to take 4 to go this time. Take it easy, Jake. 4 more laps, buddy. That's all you got. 4 more to go. Don't want to see you blow it now, man. Back it down a little bit. Take it easy in the turns. He ain't backing down for nothing. You know, that's a racer in us that you can't tell anybody to back it off. All right, 4 more to go. Here we go. Cranking them down.
This is an outstanding performance. Domination here today.
Oh, yeah. And I kind of got the lowdown just a little bit from Dog that he's a very, very excellent road racer. So, you know, man, it sure has showed here today.
Boy, do these days just fly right by you.
Okay, so you like oval track racing. What kind of oval? What's your favorite? One of your favorite tracks?
You know, I gotta go with Charlotte, but I gotta go to Hometown Auto Club. I haven't bought that track yet, but I raced it on. I went up to a friend's house, raced on it. It is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
But I would say overall, Charlotte, for what I have right now, is probably my best.
And with what? The trucks, cars, what?
Any oval cars really do me, but I'm not a late model guy, so I don't have none of the late models. I just got like regular cars. But like anyone does, anyone is fine for me. I can run that very quickly with like about hours. I've not worked in practice.
Well, I'll tell you my favorite, the super late model on Atlanta. Oh my God, that is so amazing and so much fun. We had a race there. We threw up a race one time, and one of the guys had made a setup, and there were 3 of us up there in the front, and we battled almost the whole race, and we just were back and forth, the 3 of us. Each one, you know, lead a lap, and then we'd pass them, and then lead a lap and pass them, and oh my God, that was, I mean, I was just wringing wet with sweat when I got done, but it was so fun. I just loved it.
That sounds like one of the races I had over at Noble. Not Noble. Yeah, it was Noble. We were getting ready for a league race. We talking to Sally Mills through the internet connection, but we were we were just doing like a practice race, and it was noble, and it was nationals instead of national dash series. We're just over there just running, have our own little fun time. We're just going back and forth. Like the setup is always absolutely perfect. You can hug the white line, and it will just shoot you straight to the wall and exit. It was just so perfect balance, and basically like every like a handful of cars, but everybody else was up there in the front just battling this car side by side, pretty wide off the floor sometimes. It was just absolutely amazing.
Well, we got 2 laps to go here, Brandon. Jake Moore still in the lead. Constantino second. Rune third. And Rune's about 24 seconds behind Constantino's right now. So I'd say it's pretty safe to say that Constantino's is going to come in second. Unless he really makes a big mistake. But we're right on the leader here, Jake Moore. Waiting for him to come around and get the white flag. He'll be getting it this time by. And ready to bring it home.
Well done by him. Absolutely amazing.
All right. White flag is out, folks. Here we go. One more lap for Jake Moore. I'm going to head over there and interview all the drivers, Brandon, so if you want to hang out over here for a few minutes, I'm going to mute you so, I don't get your bleed over there. So,
That's fine.
but as soon as I'm done, I'll be right back and we'll get you taken care of. Okay, buddy?
Fine by me. What you gotta do?
All right. I'll be back in just a few minutes.
I will.
Okay, final lap here, folks. This is going to be it. Jake Moore waving it across the track. Man, he is taking his time here, just trying to make sure he hits his line, passing up any cars he can. There he is. Look at this. Final lap, and Jake Moore going to win it here today at Twin Ring Motegi. Great job, Jake. Congrats, buddy. Man, look at that. Waving that car all over the place. Wow. All right, a little congratulatory wave. Great job, Jake. All right, let's see if we can get up here. We'll give it a couple minutes to get things settled out. Some of the guys might want to take a bathroom break or whatever, so we'll run down through the results real quick while they're doing that. Okay, Jake Moore, of course, winning here. Constantino's coming in second. These guys all in the HPDs. Rune's in third in the HPD. Now, Dog winning his class today in fourth place overall in the Riley Daytona prototype. Darren Kuhn coming in fifth, top of his class with the Pontiac Soltis. Francisco second in his class in the Soltis in sixth place overall. And Breen coming in seventh overall in the Pontiac Soltis. So great job, third in his class. Great job by these guys. Robbie Morrison had to leave early, was in the HPD, finishing 8th. James Lehman 9th, and Ed Hewitt rounding out the top 10 right there. So congratulations again here to Jake Moore as he spins it out. No, we don't want to see him hitting the wall. We don't want to see you hitting the wall. Let's going to take it back here where you can see it good under the bridge where there's lots of light. But again, congratulations to Jake Moore. Man, what a race today. Let's see if we can get up here and we'll get a word in with these guys.
Well done, everyone.
Yes, very good race, guys. Jake, you got a copy? Jake Moore. Did he step away for a minute?
Not that we know of.
Oh, maybe I don't know, maybe he can't hear me or something.
Maybe he ran to the bathroom or something.
He might have. All right, well, we'll run down through here. Let's see, Constantino's come in second, didn't he? Yeah, I believe so.
Yes.
Okay, Constantino's, you got a copy? Or is he not in here?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, he's in here. You come in second today. You and Renee battled it back and forth for quite a while there. Great job, man. What a difference in racing. You provided a heck of a good show out there today. You and Renee battling for second. You guys let Jake get way out there. Was he just that much better on the track, or what was going on there?
Well, basically, yes. I was struggling to pass the slower cars safely, and then I knew like Rune was behind me, so I couldn't afford to just like give more space and just like slow down even more. So I had to take more risks, but then my pitting strategy was a bit different than Rune's, and I have better tires, I think, at the end. That's why I was able to pass him. And yeah, I did a few mistakes, but overall, I'm pretty happy actually.
Well, you know, I did see a few little mistakes out there, but really nothing serious. Now, from what I understand, Robbie Morrison hit the wall, and I missed that. I went back and tried to find it, couldn't find it anywhere. But very few mistakes by you guys out there. Now I did, you know, Breen said something about he had like 13 incidents there at the end, but I don't know, very few incidents. How many did you wind up with?
I think 7 or 8. I just like lost control twice, and I got a double point. So yeah.
Well, that's not too bad. That's, I mean, you know, you're happy with that, aren't you?
Oh, yes. I just want to finish one race with 3 incidents as well. So that's one of my goals.
Ah, okay. All right, well, anybody you want to give a shout out to there, Konstantinos?
Oh, well, of course, I want to thank you for providing the stream and everything. Michael for the all the work he does for the league. And, of course, all the guys that they were racing today. Actually tonight, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Very good. Well, thanks for talking with us, buddy, and congrats on your second place today.
Thank you.
All right, Jake, are you back yet?
Yes, I am, Rudy.
Well, Jake, you win here today overall, top of your class, and win the whole race. So, talk about your race. I mean, I know you were listening to me on the chat there. I was trying to get you to slow down and take it easy. Did you slow down any?
Yeah, I put in fuel save mode 1 on the HPD. But yeah, tried to slow down to let him catch up, but I just had too much pace.
Well, you know, the racer and all of us, it's kind of hard to tell anybody to try to slow down. I know, but you did an absolutely amazing job out there dominating today. Any part of the race that you find noteworthy that you might want to talk about here?
Yeah, the fact that I got a speeding penalty in the pit lane on my first stop.
Oh, that hurt. Well, it didn't seem to bother you too much out there. How much of the night lighting did it affect you? You know, I mean, I know you coming up on slower traffic and things. Was there any time that you found that maybe it was kind of a close call, or how much did it really bother you with that low night lighting?
No, the lighting didn't seem to bother me. The traffic was great, getting out of the way and being patient. But I've had experience around here. The World Sports Car Series race around Montague last season in night, so I had a pretty good experience from that.
Well, great win here.
Daytona this week.
Great win here today, Jake. Man, I'm telling you what, you just dominated. It was just amazing. You just seemed like you hit your apex every time, just almost perfect. We did see you make one little mistake. That's the only one we've seen. Now, how many did you make today, truthfully?
I made 2. I got 2 incidents.
Okay.
And one of them was for that one that you saw. The other one I just pushed coming through the tunnel, coming up the east circuit, and I just ran a bit wide. Other than that, it was a pretty good race.
Very good, very good. Well, congrats on your win, buddy. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, just like thank you for your stream and what it does with the league, and everyone else for a good race.
All right, Jake. Well, great job out there today, man. Way to dominate. Good job. All right, Rune, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Rudy.
Hey, Rune, good to see you out there, man. Oh, man, that looked like a lot of fun. You and Constantino's had a lot of fun racing each other. He pulled away there at the end. Was you struggling with your setup, or what was going on?
Well, first of all, I arrived home pretty late today, so I entered qualifying about halfway through, so I didn't have much time to make the necessary small corrections for the weather today, and I did not manage to get the pace I was used to from practice. But it was still pretty good, and we had a good little fight, Konstantinos and I, both in the early stages of the race and also later on after the pitting was done. But at one point I missed my braking point for the 90-degree turn under the bridge, and I went off, and I think I got some aero damage to the front, because after that it was understeering a lot more than I was used to, so I had to take the corners more carefully.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, still a great run though today, Renee. I mean, you know, we're used to seeing you way out front. You got some pretty tough competition today that these guys could really get around this track. Jake Moore and Konstantinos, man, they really get around there good. So some pretty tough competition for you today.
Oh yeah, until Monday last week I had never ever run this configuration of the track, so it was all new to me. I had to try and figure out to learn some of the turn-in points, and also I'm not that familiar with this car yet. But it was great fun, and of course Jake was at a pace where it was pointless to try and and keep up with him, but I focused on having a battle with Konstantinos, and that was really fun. It's especially when you got the traffic you had to negotiate, so at some points he would get the easy pass on a straight from the solstices, and I would have to negotiate them in the turns, and maybe a lap or two later it was the reverse, so it was always interesting.
Mm-hmm. Well, you did a good job out there today, Renee, coming home third in your class in the HPD. How well did the HPD handle out there, though, before you did that damage on it?
Oh, it handles great. It's almost like driving an open wheel or a Formula car or some sort, but it usually just goes in the direction you point it, so I really like this car. Unfortunately, it is also prone to take a lot of damage if something happens, so it's also an easy car to ruin.
All right, very good, very good. Well, great job out there today. Anybody you want to give a shout out to? Renee? Did we lose him?
Still in here, just went silent.
Renee, are you there? Oh, he just fell out.
Yeah, he timed out.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move on down the line here. Let's go to, I think it was, gosh, I closed out the list now. Let's see, Darren Kuhn. Darren, you come in top of your class in the Pontiac Solstice. Congrats to you on that. Talk about your race out there today.
Well, it's a little out of my element for the Solstice. It's probably my least favorite car in the whole service, but I got kind of caught up in the whole team registration, not used to it yet, and thought I would sign up under the Dogs Are Racing so I could either have someone take over for me or I could help someone else out, not realizing I was signing up in the Solstice because who was in there? Kieran had signed up, and I was supposed to be in the Riley today, which is what I practiced all week and what I wanted to race. So it still turned out good with low incidents. I think I only had 4 out there and had a pretty good battle in the beginning with Francisco and I were a little bit of door to door, and Kieran was there for a little bit till we got separated. But yeah, I still gained a little bit of respect for the car racing it, but definitely not as fast as I would like to have been out there with the faster cars. But it was still a lot of fun.
Well, great race out there, though. It looked like a lot of fun. You Pontiac Solstice drivers stuck together for the longest time at the beginning of the race, and were back and forth and switching places and everything. You and Francisco and Breen. So it was a lot of fun watching that because it was kind of like the closest battle of anything that was going on the track at the time. So it was really fun to watch.
Yeah, it was a little race within a race with us, and we were kind of trying to plan some pit strategy to all pit together to keep it tight, but we just got separated, and then I think Kieran fell back there, so it was still a lot of fun and trying to stay out of the way of the fast cars and keep your line, and it's definitely got its merits for that little car. It kept it interesting. I almost made the whole way. It was white flag. I had 0.8 of a lap in fuel remaining, so I decided to pit instead of trying to test those uphills with no gas and stalling out. So right on the last lap I had to pit for a quick drop.
Well, good race out there, though. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Just all the league members that come out to the practices and of course to the races. It's just been great, clean racing and good camaraderie, and the broadcast that you do, we really appreciate it, and all the work that Michelle does behind the scenes. Just a great bunch of people to race with and hang out with. It's a great way to spend the day.
Very good, very good. All right, well, thanks a lot, buddy, and great race out there today.
Thanks, Rudy.
Okay, Francisco, you got a copy?
I got you, Rudy.
Yeah, you come in second in your class. Did you have fun out there? That's the main thing. Did you have a lot of fun out there in that night lighting?
For about the part of the race when I was battling with Darren, there was a lot of fun. It was just, we both were kind of wheel to wheel. We didn't really have too many big hits, a couple 0X's, but none to shake off. But about lap 22, I lost the car under me going under the bridge, and that kind of sealed my fate right there. I just couldn't keep up with Darren anymore. I think I used up about half the transmission. So that thing just, when you downshift in it, that's what happened to me and Lewis last night during the 6 hour. He downshifted, blew the motor about 20 laps in. So this car does not really do well with that transmission at this track.
Mm-hmm. Well, it looked like a blast out there, though. You guys back and forth, and like Darren was just saying, you guys stuck together for the longest time, and then you finally got separated. But you finished second in your class, Francisco, in the Pontiac Solstice. Maybe it wasn't the car of choice that Darren liked. How was it? Was it one of your choices?
It was either going to be that or the Vet, just because those are the only two I own, and everyone's been warning me coming into this weekend, oh, don't take the Vet, don't take the Vet, you'll just spin out all the time. So I was like, okay, well, I have no other choice then, so I took the Solstice. Really, the tough part of it is just, a night race with a painted glass in your way. It was just, I think about halfway through the race, I just started falling off track, basically almost twice a lap, and it was just like, okay, something's going on. So I tried putting a hat on, trying to block out the outer light coming through my blinds and stuff, and eventually kind of got it sorted out, but still not as clean a race as I would have liked.
Right, okay. All right, well, thanks for talking with us there, Francisco, and anybody you want to thank?
I want to thank you for doing the stream, of course, Michelle, doing all the work behind the scenes, getting us out here every week. It's really awesome. Thank my sponsor SRN, and you're going to be in for a pretty exciting race next week.
Where are you guys racing at next week?
The Mid-Ohio Alternate Oval.
Ooh, oh yes, that's the one Doug told me about. Yes, that's going to be a treat. Yes, I can't wait. So, all right. Well, thanks, Francisco. Good job out there today.
Thank you, Rudy.
All right, Breen, I guess you're next. Breen, I talked to you a lot in chat. You're still chatting in there. How was your race? I know you were bored to death, going on sleepless night. Talk about your race a little.
Well, the first few laps started off fine, and then once I lost the pace with Francisco and Darren, it was more, I got bored, and then it just started getting worse and worse from there on. I picked up off track after off track after off track.
Well, you were saying in chat there about not getting much sleep. How much did that affect you with, because of the long race like that? Was it affecting you? Was you starting to feel that like drag and wearing down?
Yeah, it was more at the beginning, like I was more awake because I was trying to make sure I didn't make contact with Francisco or Darren, and once I lost them, then it became, oh, I'm on my own, and then just getting really, really tired.
Yeah, well, you still finished third in your class in the Solstice. How was the car for you on the track, though?
Well, if I had been awake, I think I would have done a lot better. It was definitely a car that I had no practice in all week until about 5 minutes before the session opens, because I realised I wanted to try and get the Gen 6 in for Daytona, which is whenever, and it was more, I don't know what to run, so I just picked this.
All right, well, anybody you want to thank, Breen, while you're right here?
I'd like to thank you for broadcasting the races, Michelle for doing all the work, and for whatever crowd made these elastic bands, they should just be shot.
All right, good job out there today. Renee, you kind of fell out on us. We went to ask you, did you have anybody you wanted to give a shout out to or thank you?
Yeah, first of all, I don't know where in where in the interview I fell out, because the entire broadband connection fell out. So,
well, it was right. It was right when I was asking you if you had anybody to thank.
Okay. Well, first of all, like always, I want to thank everyone who showed up and made it a fun race to be in, and I want to thank Konstantinos for the fighting that we had. It was good fun. Always want to thank Michel for all the work he does and making this such a good place to be. And of course, I want to thank you at MaxSpeedTV for the broadcasting. I'm looking forward to seeing the replay later on.
Roger that. Okay, thank you, Renee. Appreciate that, buddy. Okay, I guess that comes down to Dog. We always save Dog for last. That's the way he wants it. So, Dog, talk about your race out there in the Riley today, because you had a 4th place overall finish. Great finish, but you still win your class. So tell us about your race.
Well, being the only person in my class, I won the class as soon as I started the race, but that's kind of one of the things, that's one of the strategic elements in a league here, is you can see what everybody else is driving and pick a different car. That way you can get a guaranteed class win. I know I don't have the pace of any of the guys in the HPDs. I didn't really relish the idea of driving the Solstice, so it was either the Corvette or the or the Riley. And the Corvette, like has been mentioned earlier, it's really treacherous to drive on this course at night. During the day it's great. At night it just wants to kick out on you unexpectedly all the time, and in practice I was off track all the time, so I didn't want to do that because it would hurt safety. And I didn't really like the idea of trying to run the Star Mazda because it doesn't have headlights, and right now it's getting around noon and I don't have blinds on my windows, so it's very bright in my room. No lights on this track would be torture. It was pretty bad even with headlights in the Riley, so
I'll bet.
it pretty much ruled out everything else for me and left me with the Riley. Good thing it was one of my safer vehicles of the week as well, so I actually ran it in our 6-hour race last night and managed to come through the 6-hour race with 6 or 7 incidents, so 1 incident in an hour is a pretty good average. I actually did better in this one though, with only 1 incident for the entire race.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. 1 incident. That's awesome. The lowest of anybody out there. Looking here real quick, looked like Jake had 3, which was pretty low, and Darren had 4. So pretty low incident count. Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anybody you want to give a shout out to or a thank you?
Well, for the same reason that I always try getting all interviews for the other drivers out first, is without the members of the league, this league wouldn't exist. So first bunch of people that I'd want to thank is the league members themselves for actually being here and finding that they like it and keeping the league going. It's because of them that this league exists, and we've been going strong for over a year now, so we're looking to keep on going.
Very
Second
good.
would definitely be you for the broadcasts. Love watching them afterwards, even though I'm a little behind at the moment, but it's definitely an asset to the league, I find, because it's always fun to get a different perspective on a race. And just being able to come back to it a week or so later and re-watch it, it gives you a completely different realization for the race as to how it went and what was going on. Heck, even if you had some ideas of what was going on in the race during it, and you watch it right after, you realize that a whole bunch of things were not quite the way you thought they were going. So it's good to have that second viewpoint.
Well, it was good to have some excitement in there tonight. I gotta give you guys a lot of credit on that. People don't really realize, the torture. I tried to give them the perspective of what you guys see by riding on board with some of you drivers, through a cockpit view, and give the viewers a little bit of perspective of what you guys have to deal with out there with the low lighting on that track, and just how exciting that is because of the. I don't know of another way to put it, the challenge that you guys have, the danger that's involved of you spinning off the track, because it takes a lot of focus to stay right on top of knowing where you're at on that truck and knowing that there's a turn coming, when to back off the gas, when to hit the brake. And I got to give you guys a lot of credit. That's really awesome what you do out there every week.
Well, also an added factor in that as well is the speed difference between the fast cars and the slow cars. Like, the average speed difference between the HPDs and the Solstice is a good 30 seconds a lap. So if you get them spaced out, you're flying by those things as like they're standing still every lap.
Mm-hmm.
So it's another added danger and element of difficulty with our races that most other races don't have, like GT3 series or something like that. All the vehicles are very closely balanced, so if you get off pace or something like that, then you're driving alone forever pretty much, whereas here you're always passing somebody or being passed by somebody. So
right.
Add that into the fact of it being dark and you have to navigate all the corners, then all of a sudden you got this car that looks like it's stopped in the middle of the track, but it's actually going at full race pace.
Mm-hmm.
Or for that matter, being in the Solstice, you're paying attention to going through the chicane or something like that, and glance before you get into the chicane and see, that car's 10 seconds behind me, I got plenty of time. You get through the little chicane and all of a sudden they're already passing you, so
yeah,
you gotta be aware every way, ahead of you, behind you. It's just a lot more difficult than lots of other series.
All right, guys, well, great race out there today, and we're going to cut the broadcast off here, and I'll go ahead and edit this real quick so you guys can go back and watch it. So thanks to all the viewers for watching. Thanks for watching here on MaxSpeedTV, and we will be, I don't know, we're probably going to be off for a little while because I got to change out this video card. It's itching at me. I got to get it done. So thanks for watching.